have a brand new video for you today. I'll be sharing with you the Troublemaker collection. We'll be doing swatches, also going to be showing you how I created this look using the collection. So let's go ahead and get started. So Colourpop this week came out with the Troublemaker collection, and this is kind of like a grungier, cool tone collection. I think it's really fun. So there is an eyeshadow palette as well as some Jelly Much shadows, and then also some lip velvets a part of this one. So I'll first show you guys the eyeshadow palette. All of this is available now. I will have links to everything right down in the description box. Also have a coupon code with Colourpop, so if you ever want to shop any of their products, my code is just MakeupMolly5 and it will save you $5 off your purchase. That will also be down in the description box as well. So this is the Troublemaker palette. I do feel like this is kind of a fun, just like grungier look to Colourpop. I love the art on here. You have like the eye, the lips. I think it looks really cool with the flames. And you have the shade names there on the back. And here is a look at the inside. So you have Colourpop with the checkered. I've had like a thing going for checkered lately, so that's like my vibe. I'm really liking it. And it is a cool tone palette. It kind of reminds me of the, what is it called? The Grandier, I think, palette that we had a while ago. It kind of gives me that similar vibe. I really like the color story in here. It is a 12-pan palette, and I think it's kind of fun. I like these more like cool tone shades. Obviously, it's something we've seen before. If you have like the Stone Cold box, you probably have some shades similar, but I do think it's a nice color story, and I do think a lot of people like these cool tones. And here are swatches of the palette. Very pretty. I like I said, all of the cool tone shades in here. I also think this like navy matte is really cool. So I like the color story that they chose for this one, and you guys will see in a second how I got this eye look using it. And then we also have 3 Jelly Much eyeshadows. Here is the packaging on those. It's really cute. It has like little hearts and X's on there, and then you have, of course, the shadows there on the back. So there are 3 different colors. We have like a silver, which is what I actually have on my eyes right now. There is a purple as well as like a pink purple as well. Let me swatch them. And then here are a look at the swatches. They're so pretty. So this one here is the ALT Kid. The second one is the purple, which is the shade Please. And then the last one is kind of like that purpley pink, and that one is called So What. And then for the last product in the collection, we also have some of their Velvet Liquid lipsticks. And then here is the packaging for those. You have 3 different colors. We have a nude, which is the one that I have on my lips right now. We have a medium, like berry shade, and then also a deeper berry shade as well. So here are swatches there of those. You guys can see what they look like. A very comfortable formula. It feels just like light and airy on the lips, but that is the entire collection. Like I said, I'll link it down below. I want to now get into how I got this look using it. So I am going to start on my eyes first with the Troublemaker palette. I'm actually going to be using this brush set from Real Techniques. It's their Enchanted set. So I will link this down below if you guys are curious on this. The brushes look so pretty. All have this like design to them. It's like so magical when you spin it. It's so pretty. So I'm going to use this one first. And we're going to start into our Troublemaker palette. I am living for these cool tones in here. I'm very excited to try this one out. So we're going to go into the shade right here called Sus first. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in my crease and begin to build that up. Very curious to see if you guys like this lighting situation better. I've been seeing the comments coming in saying you would like me to try to help with the lighting. I feel like I've just been having so much struggles with it ever since I moved down into this room. I feel like when I had my upstairs beauty room, I feel like my lighting situation was really good and I really was happy with it. And then I got down here and I feel like I just haven't been able to get a sweet spot down with my lighting. So please leave your recommendations or your thoughts on this setup here below. So that shade is nice and cool. I love a good shade like that. I think it's so nice. So let's go into the shade Fry Night here next, and we'll just kind of build that up a little bit. I'm going to keep this on the same brush and just work this into my crease and really focus it here on the outer corner. And then I want to bring in some of this like deep navy blue. I'm going to bring that in. I think I'm going to use a smaller detail brush. So I'm going to use this little pink guy here and just start to bring in that navy matte just to our outer portion. And then I'll start to bring it on the rest of the lid. I do feel like this is a nice, cool color. It's very like gray, but it's still very smoky. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that first shade and try to just blend those a little bit more because it did end up looking a little bit unblended here at the top. Okay, next I'm going to take the shade Real and I'm going to bring this on my lid. I really want to go in with that silver because I love silvers, but I thought we'd try this one instead. I do want to use a Jelly Much shadow as well. So I feel like that shade is like It's not my favorite. I don't know if it's like over the base or what, but I just feel like it's kind of like lacking a little bit for me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. Let's just top it though with one of these shadows. This is the ALT Kid shadow, one of the Jelly Munches. And let's bring that on over top of this just to bring some of that extra sparkle because I feel like that shade was just kind of lacking. Okay. That's much better. I don't know why, but I just didn't have like much sparkle to it. And I feel like I was kind of wanting a little more dramatic look. That is really pretty. I sometimes kind of sleep on these Jelly Munch shadows. Like I don't use them a ton, but when I do, I'm always in love with how they look on the lid. Okay, that just amplified this so much. I think it looks so cool now. Very like, I don't know, New Year's Eve-esque. So I'm gonna put on some lashes and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I might clean this up a little bit in this inner corner with my concealer because I do feel like it's looking a little bit messy, but I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll try out the lip products. I feel like eye tutorials with bangs are so hard now. So anyways, this is the eye look. This is how it turned out, very sparkly. I do like it a lot. I feel like that Jelly Munch shadow was kind of like the star of the show here because it really gave a lot of sparkle and fun to the eye. For the lower lash, I just did a few of them mattes. I do want to use an inner corner highlight though. I think we need a little something. I want to use the shade Baddie here, which is the first color. And this is one of the Super Shocks. So I feel like it's going to look really good on the inner corner. And I'm just going to pop that right in there. Yes. Just a little something to kind of give us a little extra pop. That is so bright. I don't always do inner corner highlights anymore, but I feel like when I do, I love them. I feel like they just really add something to the eye look. Okay. I just want to know like how YouTubers with bangs do it because like it's so hard to do a tutorial with your bangs and then now like they're just in my eyes and like nobody wants to stare at that. I don't know. And let me know, like, do you guys follow anybody that has bangs? Because it's just kind of like an interesting thing. Also, I'm still trying to get them to like kind of stay where they're supposed to stay so they feel like they kind of like part. It's really weird. So anyways, let's try out the lip colors now. I feel like I'm getting on a hair rant, but here are the 3 Luxe Lip Velvets. I think I just want to use the nude one because I am feeling a little bit basic since we have such a dramatic eye look. This is the Mimi Maker. I really do like the feeling of this formula. It's just so nice and smooth on the lips. Ooh, I like that color too. It's like the perfect nude for me. It just feels like you're putting like nothing on. It's so comfortable. Okay, there is that color on the lips. I feel like I said, my hair is kind of everywhere, but that is going to do it for this tutorial with the Troublemaker collection. You guys will have to let me know down below what you think of this look and let me know about the setup and all that. What do you think of the bangs? Should I keep them? Nothing I can do about it now. They got to grow out for a bit. Thank you as always for watching and I'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye friends.